Alright, what's up everyone? My name is Justin and welcome back to prison. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to mine out a new level off camera, so I didn't have time to rank up to J. I usually do one off camera in between each episode. That's okay. I'll try to do one for next time. But we're trying to get this done in December, guys. It's not going to happen, obviously, but January, that max. Anyway, I started off this series giving some world topics to talk about, give my opinions on. Okay. Then I started giving my NFL picks for the week, um, which is what I'm going to do in this episode. I'm sorry if you don't like that, because I haven't been able to find very much topics to talk about. I was going to talk about Black Friday, but unfortunately that's gone and passed, and I don't want to talk about it now that it's gone. So, we're going to do week 14. We're going to start off here with Thursday Night Football. We got the Cowboys at the Bears. Okay, so the Cowboys coming off a devastating Thanksgiving loss. They got pretty much wrecked by the Eagles. The Bears coming off of a devastating Thanksgiving loss. If they would have beat the Lions, I would have given them a lot of momentum moving forward. Obviously, the Bears' defense not too hot. Their offense not too hot. Jay Cutler has the most turnovers in the league. Fumbles and interceptions combined. So obviously, I see the Cowboys winning this game, 27 to 14. Now we got Sunday. We have the Baltimore Ravens at Miami Dolphins. Now the AFC North's a crazy division, obviously. If this season ended right now, only the Bengals would make the playoffs in that division. The Ravens, Steelers, and Browns. Fortunately for the Ravens, the Browns and Steelers both lost this week too, as did the Ravens. The Ravens lost with about under a minute left on the clock to the Chargers when they were leading the whole game because their defense is bad. But does Tannehill have the ability to make those deep passes to pick apart their secondary? And especially when he's being pressured by Elvis Dumerville and Terrell Suggs? That's the main question. Miami's defense is very good. Baltimore's offense is very good. But the Baltimore's defense is just not good at all. Their front seven are great. Their secondary is bad. What I understand, he was the third cornerback at the beginning of the season, is returning this game after he sprained toe or something like that. So that gives them a little bit of help in the secondary, a little bit of hope too. But they still don't have Jimmy Smith, the number one cornerback. If the Dolphins win, like this is a battle here. The winner, for each team, whatever team loses pretty much is not in the playoffs. Okay, who wants the playoffs more? And it's hard to say. But I see the Ravens' offense overpowers the Dolphins, and I see the Baltimore Ravens do win. It's not too late for them to win the division over the Steelers. It's not too late for any of those teams to win the division yet, but it's getting there. If they lost this week, it's going to be impossible to make the playoffs for the Ravens. They made the playoffs every year under John Harbaugh, except for last year. They're going to win this game, and they're going to win it to be the score of 26-20. Now, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it's a divisional game here at Cincinnati Bengals. The Bengals almost losing to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Okay, that would have been great for all the other AFC North teams, but that would have been devastating for them. They're holding on to the division as of now. If they lose to the Steelers, that opens up a big door for who's going to win the division. Andy Dalton not playing great last game. Steelers not playing great last game. They lost to Drew Brees. It was a 4-7 team. Although Drew Brees is a great quarterback, he picked them apart. I see the Steelers winning this matchup. Yeah, the Bengals have been winning too much anyway, and I think it's time for the other divisional teams in the AFC North to step up. I see the Steelers coming in. They always beat the good teams. I see them coming in and upsetting the Bengals 17-10. Then with the Indianapolis Colts at the Cleveland Browns. Keep in mind, Johnny Manziel will be probably starting. They put him in late in the game. He did get a touchdown, their only touchdown, actually. But the Indianapolis Colts are a great team. And they have Andrew Luck, who's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league soon. He probably already is, considering that. The Colts coming off I believe, Colts won. Yeah, the Colts won. They're coming off of a win. Got 7 touchdowns. They're looking like a solid playoff team. But if the Browns lose this, they're out of the playoff race. And I see them losing this with a score of 34-17. Here we have the New York Jets at the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings looked like a whole new team last week. Teddy Bridgewater played well. Their team did good. They ended up getting the win. Obviously, they're not going to make the playoffs this year, but, it would help them out a lot to get a few more wins before the season's over. The New York Jets, they actually play the day I'm recording this. I don't know if they won or lost. I'm assuming they lost because Geno Smith is put back in. But I'm going to say the Minnesota Vikings take this one at home. 24-10. Here we go, another division matchup. We got the Carolina Panthers at the New Orleans Saints. New Orleans coming off a big win against the Steelers' pretty poopy defense. Okay, Carolina coming off a loss to Minnesota. Carolina's out of the division race at this point. Cam Newton's not performing. He doesn't have the receivers to catch the ball. I'm saying that the Saints do end up winning this one. Hold on. Okay, 28-13. Let's just talk about Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Detroit Lions. Detroit coming off the big Thanksgiving win over the Bears divisional matchup that was. Tampa Bay almost beating the Bengals. Technically they haven't lost their division yet. Tampa Bay, they lose this week, they do. But they don't have enough power to get past I'm an idiot, Matt Stafford. I was going to say Drew Stanton. They don't have enough power to get past the Detroit's offense. I say they kind of keep up. I think the score is going to be around 20-27. But they don't win. No, they don't win. Now it's Houston Texans at Jacksonville. Okay. So let's talk about this Jacksonville Jaguar team. Their team that started off horrible ended up beating the Giants last week. No one thought that could happen, but the Giants are a pretty poopy team. Unfortunately, I don't think they have enough power to beat the Texans. Texans are a pretty good team. And I say the Texans do end up winning this game. Like 30-19. Now we got an interesting matchup here. We got the New York Giants at the Tennessee Titans. Giants have lost like 7 straight. Ever since Victor Cruz went down, they haven't been the same team. Eli Manning can't put forth the touchdown passes in order to win. Get too many turnovers. Zach Bettenberger's been performing pretty decently for a rookie quarterback. I give Tennessee Titans the win, believe it or not, at home. Tennessee Titans do end up taking it 26-14. Now the St. Louis Rams coming off a 52-0 win over the Oakland Raiders. At the Washington Redskins, who are just not a very good team. Okay. I'm not sure who's going to start at quarterback, whether it's going to be RG3 or Colt McCoy. Other way, that doesn't affect my decision of the Rams, and I'm winning this game. The score is going to be 38-17. to 27. It's going to be a high-scoring game. That's an interesting one. We have KC at Arizona. For my football team, I really want Arizona to win. I still think they're going to win. Okay, KC, they're not the team that they were a year ago. You know, Alex Smith, not exactly a clutch quarterback. The Cardinals, they're playing their hearts out here. They're still in the top of the league. Okay. You know, they ended up losing to the Falcons. I understand that the Falcons are a pretty bad team, but they're trying to take their division at this point. I still say the Cardinals are going to win this game. The score is going to be 21-10. Now we have an interesting one. The Buffalo Bills at the Broncos. The Bills have a surprisingly good team this year. You know, if the Miami loses to Baltimore, then the Bills have a chance at the playoffs. They're playing their hearts out, but not good enough. The score is going to be 41-24. Peyton Manning destroys the Bills. San Francisco at Oakland. Oakland coming off a huge shutout to a pretty bad team. You know they're going to lose, but not by a whole lot. The score is going to be 19-7. Now we have the Seattle Seahawks at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles coming off a pretty impressive win. The Seattle Seahawks coming off a win on Thanksgiving. They both came off wins on Thanksgiving. Okay, but who is going to play better? Is it going to be Russell Wilson or Mark Sanchez? I'm picking Russell Wilson, leaving out the score 24-17. Oh boy, this is going to be the toughest game to predict, I think, in my opinion. We have the Patriots at the Chargers. The Chargers coming off a clutch last-minute win against Baltimore. They've been pretty sharp at home. The Patriots are one of the best teams in the league, even though they did lose to the Green Bay Packers. Okay. I do pick the Patriots getting in at home, pretty much crushing their playoff hopes for the Chargers, and it won't be out of it, but it will hurt them a lot. I say the score ends up being 33-30. In the last game, we have Falcons at Green Bay. The Falcons may have came off an impressive win. Okay, but they're not good enough to beat Aaron Rodgers, who I believe the Packers are the best team in the league at this point. Believe it or not, I think they have a serious Super Bowl chance at this point. And I say they win 30-19. So now you know my picks. If you disagree, let me know in the comments down below. And maybe we can peacefully disagree. Don't yell at me and call me stupid. Okay? Some of my picks may have been a little bit risky. I admit that, okay? But you have to understand that you can't pick all the good teams because it never works out. You know what I went last week? Last week my record was pretty much shot. Is that like... Oh, okay, that's class. So now we gotta sell our stuff. 81,000. Okay. Where's my little bar at? How much more do I need? You don't have enough to rank up. Oh my gosh, I need a heck of a lot more money. I still need 82 million. Well, I'll be back when I have all that lined up, guys.